Hey guys, Justin, Jurassic Will. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the reserve list. And more specifically, I want to talk to you guys about this little brush guy here. I think if you guys have been watching the channel long enough, you probably know quite a lot about this guy so far. Yeah, little reserve list rare here from Mirage. Nobody thinks anything about these cards. Everybody thinks that these are bargain bin, $1 reserve lists. Ooh, buy them all up, get crazy! No. These things aren't something to just completely take your mind off of. They're there. They're on the reserve list. They're never going to be reprinted again. That's why they're special. All of these cards, any reserve list card out there with a limited print run will always be special. Like, for example, Thunder Spirit, right? Thunder Spirit, 3 mana, 2/2, flying first strike. That's all it is. It's a reserve list rare from Legends. I don't even think it's a rare. Is it a rare? I don't know. It's from Legends. It's reserve list. It's like something like $200. It's crazy. The card is only slightly better than Brushwagg here. In fact, if it were to block a Brushwagg, the Brushwagg would still survive. So you could argue all day the semantics about it. But the only difference is the print run size. So Legends, I think there's only something like... It's less than Antiquities, I think. Only something like 16 or 17,000 copies of each rare from Legends exists in English. As to where with Mirage, it's something like 300,000 of each rare was printed in English. And then there's also all the different languages that Mirage supported. Now, Legends was only available in English and Italian. Mirage, though, Mirage was just, all the different languages. Spanish, Chinese, Japanese. I think it's like 10 different languages that support it. And so anyways, there's probably somewhere around like 1 million of these things in existence that were ever made in all these different languages. But Mirage was 1996. It is what? 25 years old now? Oh, sorry about that. People think that revving their engines is a way to attract the females. Anyways, giggity. There's so many of these guys in existence right now. They're just scattered all across the world. But if there's so many of them in existence, why is there only 100 listings on TCG Player for them? Why is there only like 200 of them on Card Market? Why is there only 4 of them on Card Kingdom? Why is it that I only have 200 of these dudes? Where are they? I get it. These cards have been put into bulk bins all across the world. But if they're stuck in bulk bins and no one's searching for them, then they're just going to keep going up in value. That's the thing. The market needs to have these cards pumped into them in order for the market to actually increase in value. Or, no, in order to actually suppress the price of the card. It'll just keep going up in value if nobody actually goes through their bulk bins to throw them on TCG Player for that to happen. But at what point will that happen? I have no clue. The card spiked, I think, back in February. It went all the way up to like $16. It spiked and it came crashing down. Hundreds of listings went up the next day. And I couldn't keep up with the price. I think it was $8 for a near mint Brushwagg at that point. Which, by the way, I've been collecting this dude since, I think November of 2020. Maybe earlier than that. I remember it was when I started collecting Mirage. Oh, you can't... Oh, no, you can just barely see the binder. It's the white one right there. Yeah, I started collecting back in... I don't know, back in September, maybe. I've got my full complete set now. It's because I opened up that starter deck, which I still got here. It's behind one of the Brushwaggs. But yeah, ever since then, I've been collecting these Brushwaggs. I think my cost basis is somewhere around $3 a Brushwagg. I'm trying to keep it there. Trust me, it's not an easy task collecting hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of these cards. but I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep going. I don't know if I'm ever going to sell. I'm probably not. But as long as people keep throwing these Brushwaggs onto the open market, I'm going to keep gobbling them up. Buying 5 of them every 2 weeks. Let me do the math for you. That's 130 of these every year that I'm going to buy until it's either too expensive for me to buy them or until the market can't keep up. So, I guess we'll see what happens. And at the end of the day, if these guys do go to zero, I'm not going to be angry because I only spent $3 on each of them. Even if they do go to zero, like, look at this guy. How can you be angry with that face? Oh, sorry, the lighting is terrible here. But yeah, how can you be angry at that? This guy's hilarious. That's why I actually think that there is some possibility that a card that is mechanically useless can become valuable. This card, it's never going to come back. It's a terrible Magic card. There's only so many of them out there on the open market. But hilarious art, has lore to the in-depth plane of Dominaria. I like the card. Really, that's what we could say for any card, whether it's on the reserve list or not. As long as you like the card, there's no shame in buying them. And honestly, I'll probably be buying Brushwaggs for years. But it's going to be a long road, and I'm not the first to go down this path. And anybody else out there buying Brushwaggs, because I know there is, I've been seeing the sales on TCG Player. Why are you guys buying heavily played copies for like $3? That makes no sense to me. I know you guys probably won't see this video, but if you do, kudos to you for being that confident in the card. And good luck to you on your journey, but I'm going to stick with the near mint copies. I do have a couple heavy played, but I bought them back when they were 80 cents, so I don't feel too bad. Especially now that they're like $5. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Drastic Quill. Have a nice day. See you later.